Welcome back. Let's talk about the commodity markets now. We have Manisha joining in with the latest. Manisha, what's on your radar?
Well, I'm looking at gold after very many days, Surbhi, and that is because with all these geopolitical concerns and tariff issues, inflation, we've seen gold prices actually come stronger yet again. Overnight was above $3,400 an ounce. We've seen 1.5% of gains come in for the gold prices. Silver as well gained up by more than 1% overnight. Gold actually with that 1.5% has been the biggest one-day decline in 2 months that we've seen gold prices to perform here. Remember, for the months of April, May, June, even July for that matter, gold has been holding above $3,300 an ounce. Every dip is getting bought into. For the Indian markets, I mean, look at that. We're trading at a 1 lakh rupees, 10 grams yet again. We did see prices decline down to 96,000 as well. But yesterday was an all-time high in the New York session for the Indian markets. And we seem to be holding that magical number of 1 lakh rupees for the Indian markets, even at this point in time. Well, it has to do with the weak US jobs data. That has weighed onto the dollar index. The jobs data came in less than what the street was anticipating, less than what we saw in the previous couple of months as well. And the last 2 months also revised down is something that has seen that money flowing back in case of gold there. Also, with those numbers, the markets are now pricing in an 80% chance of a rate cut for the month of September. Well, the probability mills also tell you that 60 basis points of a rate cut is what, by this end of this year, is what markets seem to be pricing in. Markets as well as gold for that matter, and is the reason you're looking at that support coming in for the markets there. The US also had unveiled tariffs between 10 to 41%. That takes effect from 7th of August. Ahead of that, there's a lot of conversation coming in from banks and brokerages, revising their gold forecast on the higher side for this year and the next as well, also seems to be really supporting the markets. The global banks also have expressed concerns over near-term US growth, inflation outlook. Some of them have been talking about recession fears as well. Again, supportive there. And then it has to do with the Fed statements as well. San Francisco Fed president says that time for rate cut is approaching. Markets took cues from that. And then you also have Governor Adriana Kugler's resignation, where the markets believe that it gives President Trump chance to nominate replacement of his choice, are some of the things that the markets really seem to be reading. Citi was the only one, as we've been telling you, which have come in with bearish sentiment in case of gold prices. But they have revised it on the higher side now. In the next 3 months, Citi believes that prices can go to 3,500, 3,600, 3,800 is also what they're anticipating. In focus now for you to watch out going forward is going to be the June trade data, ISM PMI report numbers from US, and that is where the US dollar and gold will take cues from.
Okay, all right, got it, Manisha. Thank you very much. Well, on that